you've ever been? I won't go to the most expensive because now we know the zeros there are just crazy. What's the lowest that you got paid for when you started doing photography?
The 5 Gs I was making for portraits.
Oh, that's the lowest. So you see what I'm talking about, people. And that was when?
That's when I started. That was when I was still employed. I used to shoot portraits for 5 Gs. I've never worked for anything less than that before.
How long ago was that?
That was between 2010 to 2012.
So you see, 2010, and if we're in 2019, if you're a photographer out there and you're taking less than 5, is it being fair to yourself?
No, even that time when I was taking that 5 Gs, it's because I had no idea what was
that
happening.
You can actually...
Yeah. If it was up to me, and what I tell most photographers who are starting now, I'd rather...
How do you stick to your guns and say, Nyewe, if you're not paying me this? Because
it takes some effort.
Yeah.
Number one, in that first year or two, I believe like if I'm supposed to have like a chart of how photographers should start, I'd say year number 1, use it only for practice and learning. Don't charge anything. Don't make money.
Year 1, just go out, practice, explore, know your techniques.
Let photography be your side hustle. Don't let it be the only thing, because if you quit your job,
something on the side.
Be working.
Yeah.
But work on photography as if is the only thing. I mean, work on your photography like you're planning to go full time into it, but at the same time have a job that makes you money. That way there's no pressure on your photography.
When you're quitting, you're like, okay, so at least I have still some cash coming in.
Yeah.
I just need to balance it out.
Precisely. And that 1 year, use it to shoot as often as possible. First of all, shoot for yourself as much as you can. At the same time, find photographers who you admire, who you want to shoot like them. Don't come to me if you want to be a journalist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not a journalist.
Yeah.
So go to people who are shooting the thing that you want and actually commit yourself to them. This will take time.
You will ask or just shadow them or just ask them like, yo, can I come through?
Let me tell you, when you want to work, when you want to learn from a photographer, I don't think you should come like you want to learn. Offer help. You learn by doing. Offer help. Let me tell you, if someone comes to me and they're like, I would like to learn from you, I want to shadow you, for me, I see that as a burden.
You know, that's a funny thing. You know, a lot of people send me DMs telling me like, can I come and shadow? And then I always find it weird. And then I'm like, it just doesn't sound like you know exactly what you want. Because you're like 50-50, let me just try and... And me, this is my life. Me, I'm taking whatever I'm doing seriously.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You don't want to be. Because people, the one thing that someone who's in that position won't see is that when you say you're shadowing me, what I'm seeing is that I'm babysitting.
Exactly. True.
And I don't have time to babysit when I'm working.
True.
I need to focus on my work. But if you offer to help me and actually mean it, don't use it like let me tell you, you learn so much by actually helping, not helping with the purpose that in your mind you're thinking, I just want to get the most I can from this guy. In your mind you're thinking, I'm going to help him be, him or her be, I will make their work easier. And that's, let me tell you, if you're coming to make my mind already says that you're just coming to make my work harder.
Have you tried working with interns?
I tried once, and even for the ones that I pay to assist me, sometimes I'm like, why am I paying you? Because
you end up doing everything.
The energy that I'm expending to tell you,
and
it's I'm actually paying you. Now can you imagine someone who, a lot of people I know and I work with them, and it takes them time. It takes a lot of time to come together just to work on a certain energy. But so that's what I'd say. If you're starting out and you want to be like someone, offer to help them, but actually mean that you're offering to help them.
You will
and
learn.
That means
you'll learn a lot.
You will spend your time and possibly your money. Consider that as school.
Yeah.
If I'm going to spend money on you,
a lot of people don't understand that.
And and it's me helping you with information, then for me I'm like, why am I spending money on you? Teaching you.
Yeah.
At the same time
I'm basically
paying you.
Training, and it's not a guarantee.
When you see it from my
probably,
point of view, I don't
like
see like I don't see myself benefiting.
Yeah. True.
So it's
kind of tricky.
Balance.
It's tricky to pick, even
especially if you're starting from zero, and you cannot come to someone to shadow them if you're starting from zero.
If you don't have a camera, let me come and use your camera, and then when you're there, Like, show me the settings, show me. Now you see that.
You have to, because that's laziness. Anyone can
True.
teach themselves a basic skill. Like even let's say you want to be a painter, before
Yeah.
you get to the point where you want to shadow to be like under a painter to see how they learn, you have to know how to mix. You can't come to them to be like, so when I mix, how do I get green? Is it by mixing yellow and blue? Like, come on, those
Yeah.
are basics.
Yeah.
For me, it says laziness when you don't know the basics, because nobody needs to be taught the basics. Plus, the internet is free.
YouTube is your teacher.
So if all this information is online, if you go there, don't say, because people use the excuse of, well, but how do I sift the good information from? Look,
Come on.
when you've
watch-
if you have, let me tell you,
Yeah.
if you go on the internet
Yeah.
and you try this information and you actually go home and shoot, they're like, I think these guys lied.
Yeah.
You've learned.
Mm.
Because you've learned they lied.
Yeah.
How? Because you've tried
It
exactly what
makes
they
no
said.
Yeah, it
and
hasn't
it
given
didn't
you
work.
the same results. Yeah.
So you know they've lied. And by knowing they've lied, you've learned.
Yeah.
When you come to someone else and you're like, okay, so I went on this website, I tried this and this and this, it didn't work. I went on this other one, I tried also, it didn't work. So I'm like, so how really
How
does
do-
someone achieve this?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, anyone will help you, because they'll be like, this person has tried.
At least has made that effort.
Yeah.